Hello guys, welcome back to Hacking with Ken. Today I'm with the XSSrat, and he's gonna tell you about what is Hackerats and what can you learn from Hackerats, and is this gonna be something great, and is this gonna be the number one platform? So Wesley, can you give us a little intro about yourself?
Definitely. Hello, everybody. It's great to be here. Welcome, amazing hackers. Hope you're all doing well today. My name is, of course, Wesley. You guys know me probably as the TheXSSrat YouTube channel. I have a lot of courses that you can follow. I do pen testing with my company, and now I'm starting a website called Hackerats.
So, Wesley, can you tell us about what got into you, how you get the idea that of Hackerats, idea of Hackerats, how you thought that there should be a website another hacking platform Try Hack Me and Hack the Box. So, how
That, yeah, this is a question I've been getting a lot, and I definitely see where it's coming from because that has been my way of going about this from the start. First of all, I want to bring people together. So the whole idea of Hackerats is that guilds are gonna come into play later. We're gonna be able to group with up to 40 people and slay monsters together by learning, of course. Now, a second part of that was mentorship. None of these websites offer any kind of support, mentorship. They offer public forums, they offer public discourse to a degree, but there is a lack of clear mentorship where you can go ask a question, get a clear and concise answer in one location. And then, of course, the last part, it has to be fun. If it's not fun, nobody's going to want to learn. And I don't know about you, but answering quizzes and stuff like that, it's fun. It definitely is. But I have a feeling it can be more fun, even much more fun than that.
yeah, playing RPG game. Is Am I right?
Exactly. It's gonna be exactly like an RPG game. And maybe it's interesting. I'll stop my video real quick to share some bandwidth. And I'm going to share maybe the website itself. So this is Hackerats itself. Here is all of the things that your guys are going to see. Now, just so you guys know, this is my admin panel, so I have a lot more stuff here, but the updates will come on the homepage, of course. We have a normal DM system like every of these learning platforms has. We have a notification system, as you can see, when you gain new items, when you gain karma, when you complete quests, you get notifications, so at least you know what's going on. We get a lot more notifications about who signs up, who uses what item, who solves what steps. So we also have an idea of what's going on. And then you can, of course, do the basic question and answer format like usual. And now in here we have quizzes where you can be expected to give an answer like this one, for example. This one will just be, so we can pop a prompt. So we enter it equals prompt. That will be false. I get the wrong thing. I do not get any karma. Once I enter the correct answer, there we go. I get extra karma from that. So these are just basic quizzes. Once you get to the website, you're going to want to start a quiz. So here you can start a quest itself. You can choose what category you want to play in and what difficulty it can be. So if I choose difficulty 4, that means up to difficulty level 4. That means that you can also get a very easy quiz. It's just up to difficulty level. Now, your inventory is going to contain items. This is partially where the RPG thing is going to come into play. And these items, they give karma, as you can see. They give an XP modifier, and they give a percentage modifiers. Now, you can straight up gain or lose karma by using an item, but you can also get a modifier. For example, if I use this item, you'll see that I'll suddenly get 16% extra XP, and I can keep on using that to get more and more XP. But in this case, it'll take XP away from me, though I will gain XP faster in the coming 24 hours. All of these status effects are lasting for 24 hours. So that means they can overlap. Now, what does that mean? There are different strategies you can use surrounding the items. For some people, what I've seen them do is take a bunch of items at the exact same time. So they take like 10 that they've collected, they gather all of the modifiers, they boost their experience level to the max, and then they might lose some karma, but they just grind experience, and then the next day they might use all the karma items together and grind karma that way. But stacking is definitely something recommended because the effects do stack, of course. How can you get all of this? That's where the campfire comes into play. Here you'll find all of our monsters that we have on display. You can find all of them. Fighting them, you will get again a question from our pool. And if you answer the question correctly, you will see that you do damage. If you answer it incorrectly, you will see that the monster does damage to you. So there's where the RPG part comes into play partially. Now we all know RPG consists of role-playing game, so you're gonna be fulfilling a story as well. Right now, there are no rules yet, so you just register, you fight the monsters, but in coming releases, you will have to select a team of 3 champions to fight for you. Now, I say 3 champions, there's going to be 4 classes, which means new strategies again. You can have a team of all tanks, of all very heavy armored guys that have a lot of HP and stuff like that, and then you can be the tank of the guild, or you can be the glass cannon where you have all magic users, or you can be a lone wolf and mix them yourself, where you have a tank, you have a magical damage, and you might have an archery damage. So there's a lot of mixing and matching that you can do right there, and that's definitely going to help you fighting the guild beasts. Right now, these monsters also have a type. As you can see, this is the web development chief. This means that if I get like a broken access control question, I'm going to do double damage because these beasts are vulnerable to specific exploits. Right now, you don't have any character equipment yet. Soon, you'll be able to gather character equipment from all of this, and they'll have special stats as well. Like SQL injection gear, for example, will be particularly good against web dev cheeses. So there's a little bit of an element there where you can again create the best character for that specific guild monster, for example. The guild monster is going to rotate. You cannot kill the monster alone. You have to chip away at its damage. Every single day you can fight it 1 time, and every single day that you fight it, you can do damage. If your guild manages to defeat the guild beast, you're going to get a magical piece of equipment with a special attack, like double attacks or something like that. There's going to be lands of particular cheeses, like the web dev land, like the database land, and all of these are going to be able to gather you different gear. Like the web dev land is going to give you SQL injection gear, broken access control gear, and there will be much, much more because this is only the beginning. We're also going to add different quests and skills. So there's going to be an API in this website that you're going to be able to get a quest from. And then you can complete the quest for karma and surprises again. So you're going to be able to get either a quest that is fit for your level, or you can just talk to the innkeeper and get any quest. Again, that's API specific. So it's going to have web labs like this. API labs are going to be in there as well soon. And we're going to even expand to Active Directory learning paths and trophy boxes in our system. All of these will be able to earn you attack power, items, and experience. Also, they'll be able to earn you karma. We've talked about karma quite a lot, but I haven't told you what it is yet. Under the karma store, there are definitely products here. And as you can see, we can buy them if we have enough karma. Like this one is going to cost 10,000 karma. I definitely have enough. So I'm going to buy it. Yes, please. And it's going to be delivered into my notifications. Now, not going to show you guys this. because this is a coupon code. So if you want it, you can earn the courses yourself. You can earn my courses for now, and in the future we will release at random small batches of Try Hack Me vouchers, Hack the Book vouchers, and we will put out a notification as well. So what I recommend is get that course that you really, really wanted, but then save up your points for when we release bigger batches of items. It can also be merch even, so stickers, t-shirts, hats, all of these things will be able to be bought with Karma in smaller quantities and batches as we release them. Last of all, we have a
So
resource section.
it's
Sorry.
yeah, I was gonna say like it's like no like real money is going out of anyone's pocket. Like you just register, you just play, and you just like practice hacking, and you just earn enough karma to buy new courses, and then you can earn more karma, and then you can like earn more experience and more karma. Then you can like fight the bosses, which are of course you need to hack, like answer them. I call it like gaming hacking. Like you are playing a game. It's like you are doing character development. You are equipping new weapons. You're buying new stuff like new weapons and then new stuff, upgrading something like that. So I think it's really cool. I mean, none of the websites like Try Hack Me, Hack the Box, they don't provide this stuff. So I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
it's really a
And
nice thing you're doing for like hacker community from all over the world. It's like you don't know, you just work hard and then play hard. So it's like that.
exactly. My motto for this one is learn, play, earn. So you're gonna learn because all of these questions and these quizzes, they're gonna have hints. If you subscribe, of course, gonna talk more about that later. But you can always Google this stuff for yourself. All of these questions are made to be easily Googleable. That's why we also didn't choose multiple choice because then you can just keep on guessing. We didn't want that. We want you to have to really research deep for yourself. And the learn, play, earn mechanism really comes into play here because you can earn your courses, like you say, and then you can play some more and even get more and more courses because we're going to add more and more quizzes as well, of course. So as we go, more content is going to come. And then the last thing there is we also offer mentorship. Now, what's mentorship, you might ask? Mentorship, you can see here the button contact mentor. Then I can get mentor DMs. I can talk to a mentor. This is not a free service, unfortunately. All the rest I've been talking about up to this point is free. So you can fight monsters, you can come and do quests, you can compete on the leaderboards. There's nothing stopping you. You can buy stuff from the Karma store. Everybody can do that. The only thing is if you want to talk to mentors, there's 10 of us. So me, including 9 other people. If you have a request, we're going to be able to view it and we're going to be able to help you with that. Now, why is that subscribing? Because, of course, there's hosting infrastructure. We have to pay those 10 people. Plus, you also get access to the mentor Discord section where you can open a ticket specifically for our mentors. And then in that ticket, if you prefer to work via Discord, that's also possible. So through the website or through Discord, you can choose either one of those. Now, there's also other things that you can get as a subscriber in these quizzes. Some questions have hints. You can see the hints as a subscriber. You cannot see the hints as a non-subscriber. So you're expected to do your own research there. And you can get 3 times as much karma, basically, and experience. We wanted to give an extra incentive. So you'll get more karma, more experience. And later on, there will also be learning paths, but that's not included yet, just so you know. That is going to come later, where we're going to connect all of these quizzes together and tell you in what order to take them, just to improve your skills in the easiest way. Right now, as you might have seen, selecting a quest is still random within a category and difficulty level. All of this, beautiful, you might think, nice, it works. Uh, but wait, there's
uh,
more. There's much more. Think about this PvP. So you're going to fight another player. You're going to take a turn based. He's going to get a question. If he answers it correctly, he's gonna do 100% damage. If he answers incorrectly, only 30%. Next up, you're gonna get a question. You damage him. So it's a turn-based damage play, kind of like a slow chat where you actually do damage. That's just part of it. Duo challenges also coming in the future, where you're going to be able to take a quest with more than just one player. That's going to be an important one, meaning you both get the exact same quest. You get a link to talk to each other, and you can only get points after completing the full quest, both of you, meaning you'll have to work together with other people to come to a good conclusion. So we want to promote teamwork, we want to promote guild work, and we want to promote some good old sportsmanship by pitting people against each other and PvP matches.
Yeah, it's like a hacker battle royale. So it's like playing Fortnite or CS:GO or stuff like that. But like you're not playing actually, you're just hacking and doing stuff and learning. So I really love the idea.
Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate it. I really do. It's been a hard few. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
like this is a project that no one really thought about that, and to be honest, I really didn't see anything unique like that. And I think it's gonna be like more lit, and I hope it does because you guys are working so hard and you're putting a lot of effort in there, and then you're providing so much. I mean, if anyone does not buy like premium stuff, premium subscription or premium stuff, they will still have the like access to much of the content you can learn to. Especially what I like about this is that you can buy courses just using karma, and that is my friend, a lot of like stuff. So I really think it's gonna be like the biggest thing.
Yeah, and like
So
it's of course you can buy our whole catalog. That means my courses, James Bierce's courses, the one that's coming up for Mitra Tex with Noor. Everybody's courses are gonna be in there that are available through the website as well. So you won't have to spend money doing that anymore. It's really,
yeah, I mean,
I think education should be free of cost, but no, sorry, free of money cost, not free of cost, meaning that people should still
yeah,
work for it. And like the
yeah. As
information
you learn,
itself
you
is
work.
free. Exactly. Everything you're going to learn here is available free on the internet. And you can cheat. Of course, there are ways to cheat in this game, but that's up to you. If you want to cheat, there's no benefit to this. You cannot, you shouldn't be able to cheat with karma. If you can cheat with karma, please let us know, because that is the one resource we are very, very vigilant about. Not just for our courses, but mostly for the Try Hack Me vouchers and Hack the Box and Pen Tester Lab. So we don't just want to promote our own stuff here either. We have a full page of resources you can go to find more things like us, like practice websites. We have a full category of practice websites that you can go
So
to.
it's Yeah, I mean, I'm just viewing your resources, and you just provided like most of the resources like I use, like Hack Me, and then CDF 365, and then Root Me. I mean, these are like really lit resources. I mean, on Root Me, you can practice the vulnerable machines like the CTFs, and there is CTF 365, CTF Time, and like the resources I'm seeing right now are really amazing. So it's not about just Hackerats, it's for like uh, bringing all the hackers communities together. So it's really great.
Exactly. And I don't even want to tie this to my brand anymore because this is not my doing anymore. I programmed a lot of the basis for this. I'm still programming a hell of a lot for this, but Nox is helping me program right now. I got Chad helping me program. Orgus is doing feature management. Sai is doing content management. You are making content yourself. So if you guys want to see Ken's quizzes, make sure you drop by.
Yeah, I made some of the content because I think it's first time like you can he says when I to be honest I still remember that first time I did the like storytelling, yeah, like the Star Wars thing, and I thought I don't know, maybe he's gonna like it or not, so I was like, okay, I did this, but let's see. So yeah, tomorrow I woke up and I saw your text and you were like, okay, this is pretty much lit stuff and I really like it. So I was like, okay, the storytelling is really coming in handy. So when I learned more that it's gonna be like the RPG stuff and like games, so I was really thrilled and I'm happy to working with you. And to be honest, all the guys in our server, especially as you mentioned, Nox, Orgis, and Sai, they are working very hard. And yeah, this is like gonna be something amazing. And these are the active members and the community we really need.
Exactly. And for anywhere, by the way, we are still forgetting a hell of a lot of people because we have like 13 admins at the moment. And we tried removing them all and adding only the ones we really needed. And it turned out we really did need 13 admins. So if
Yeah.
anybody is considering content creation or anything like that, anybody who gets more than 10,000 karma can apply to be a content creator. We'll be adding soon after launch. There's going to be a button in your user panel. I'm not going to open mine right now. Do not leak your password reset token that's used to reset your password. Don't leak it. But for the rest, feel free to make videos about this. But in your user panel, so I always have to look for this because I always never come there. There we go. You can find right now a link to report issues as well. So if you ever have an issue, report it, please. We really need to know about this. And if you have an issue with a quest itself, you can also report that quest. So for example, let's say that I am taking on a quest right now. This is what I think is the wrong answer. So I can just click the send feedback link, fill in this form. We try to make it as short as possible. It should only take a couple of minutes, but it really helps us out.
So it's like you're providing like a user a lot of help. Like if he wants to report, if he wants to give a feedback, he can do it. So that this is really nice thing for like the customer service. Yeah, they call it the customer service. Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, we try to do that as well as possible through both the website and through Discord. And again, if you click report an issue in the user panel, you'll go to our GitHub and you can pen test this website. Like that's the ultimate challenge. There are challenges on this website, but the ultimate challenge is to pen test this whole website, of course.
Wow. I just have another question. Uh, are you considering about like hosting VMs on Hackerats?
Definitely great question. There will be questions and quizzes where you will have to download a VM. And that's going to contain exploits that you will have to
So,
find the flags for.
oh yeah, I mean, so a user have to download the like machine first, so you can like deploy on website like the try hack me and hack the box.
We will have that at a certain point, but definitely not yet for subscribers where they can just click deploy and it will deploy. But for now, everybody still has to download the whole VM. And usually it will be,
Okay,
we try
so
to keep it in a Docker file.
okay, so yeah, Docker takes less space, so yeah, it's easy to download. I mean, yeah, it's really amazing.
Exactly, and also much less computer power because we know not all of our students are running with 64 gigabytes of RAM and the latest i7 processor. We know that not everybody has that, so we want to keep it accessible for everybody. Our labs can be run on a Raspberry Pi, or at least most of them should be runnable on a Raspberry Pi if they're in Docker.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, in Pakistan, there are a lot of like students who still have like laptops like i5 and i7, but only second generation or third. So I think it's really great that you guys are providing Dockers so everyone in the world can like deploy those machines or work on it.
Exactly. That's something that we are very passionate about, is that we want to make this accessible for everybody. And the same goes for like for example, all of our questions. We try to make them where you can Google them very, very easily. That is something that we take very high, like our customer experience is one of our major things that we really take into account. Like one of the things that we are still gonna fix before launch, but we haven't fixed yet, for example, is when I die. You can see right now I'm still not dead. Apparently, just I just took the monster that has like the least attack of all. He has 10 damage. That's not really gonna kill me fast. Let's take this one. This one has
Yep.
750 damage. So I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
was fighting him and I died real quick. So
Yeah, you have to, by the way, this is also something you should know. Everything is bound to your experience level. So your attack power is bound to your experience level. Your player HP is bound to your experience level. So if you want to take on tougher monsters like this, you really have to have a good experience level. Otherwise, you're gonna fail.
so let me just like grab it. Like it's like your character. Let's say I'm a character and I'm on level one. So I only can do like attack of five. Five attack. So what if I have like 50 experience and 50 levels, so I can do more attack. So man, this is really some RPG stuff, and this is really like game. I mean, as you like find more armors or find more like to make your shape or to make yourself stronger, you can do more damage with new weapons or stuff like that. So well,
Yeah,
I'll
and
be
you
damned.
You don't even have to grind the monsters if you don't want. You can also grind the quests to get experience, and then you can go and fight the stronger monsters. The thing with the monsters as well is they all have a difficulty level, and your rewards get multiplied by the difficulty level. So if you take on this one, for example, with difficulty level 11, this one is going to give you quite a lot of experience in karma, but you're going to have your questions right a lot of the time because, as you can see, he has 1,000 damage and he has 2,500 HP. So you'll either have to have a pretty good experience level yourself before you can tackle them, or you'll need to use some items which we'll be adding later.
So what I just want to ask a further question like what are your plans in future for like for Hacker Rats website like uh, you know
We mostly want to expand further on the game element of this. So content creation, of course, is a very big one, but also right now monsters have types. I want to give status effects where they can freeze you, for example, or where a special attack monster like this one, Sparkly Blue Cheese, can do a special attack and attack you twice sometimes based on like a random calculation. So there are things there that I want to add, and the biggest one is gonna be skills like fishing, cooking, so you can get food for the fights itself, so you can regain HP. There's gonna be crafting, armor crafting. There's gonna be weapon crafting, of course. There's even gonna be like rune crafting, where you will have to craft specific runes if you have magic users. Magic users will have basic attacks, but any strong attack will require consumables, of course, just like the arrows. You'll have to craft arrows with a special skill as well. Now, these are all skills which we'll be adding slowly, of course, sprint by sprint. And then, of course, the base element, the guilds. Guilds are going to be a huge element in this. Social play is something we really want to encourage as well. And it can be a guild, for example, that is a company as well. A company can form a guild and then they can compete with other guilds on the leaderboards. the best people on the leaderboards will get a huge amount of karma every single quarter. So we'll give like the first person on the leaderboard will get 100,000 karma. The second person will get 50,000, and then up to number five, so three to number five will each get 10,000 karma. It's definitely worth it to compete in those leaderboards.
Well, yeah, I when you were telling me, I just had image of Dota 2 in my mind. There is like this, like you go to defeat the monsters, and then the special attack types like freeze, and then you cook like you were telling that cooking food to regain the HP. It's really in the RPG game stuff, and
Yep.
the game thing that makes these hacker rats really unique from others. I mean, try hack me and hack the box, I think they're all the same. You can deploy the machine flag and then enter and then points and then streak or stuff like that, but this you don't see that kind of stuff like every day. So
Exactly. And as you can see as well, we have campfires, which are based on Elder's Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Elden Ring. You rest of the campfire there. So we have campfires for that. Our quests are story driven, like the JWT demon has been awoken, and we're gonna have to steal his secrets. So in this case, we'll have to enter all of the flags, but it's very story based. Like, oh no, the Wizard of JWT made sure you will not find his secrets now. This makes me sad. Well, you might as well give it a shot. Give up. And then, of course, we have our lab link here, which will literally bring you to a lab that you will have to exploit. So as you can see here, I have a JWT token, and now I will need to go to jwt.io. I will actually have to see what's in the JWT token. As you can see, there is a can view flag equals false. So what I can do then is, of course, I can go back to my website and see if I can in any way manipulate this JWT token to get the actual flag. Now, I'm not going to show you how it's done, of course, but there are a lot of things on Hackerats which will either point to a lab or give you a straight up question, which you will have to Google. But we do this because we have very specific knowledge on pen testing as well. For example, we will poke you and poke you and poke you on methodologies that you didn't even know existed. So if you're a junior pen tester, this will up your game by quite a lot because we will reference PTES, OSSTMM, we will reference the web security testing guide, the mobile security testing guide, the application security verification standard, OSPSAM. We're going to reference all of these standard and standardizations, which are much more than just your basic level hacking. I think that TryHackMe and Hack the Box do an excellent job at that basic level stuff. I want to go much beyond that, where we offer things that, in my opinion, every pen tester should know if they want to move from a junior slash meteor to a senior position. And that is just the pen testing part. There's going to be networking in depth. There's going to be web apps in depth. There's going to be API questions in depth. I think you'll have fun on this website. Let me put it that way. And the thing is, this is the best part. You will love this. We're going to force you to learn things that you don't want to learn because 1 month, the guild beast might be vulnerable to SQL injection gear. But to get SQL injection gear, you'll have to go to the lands of SQL injection. Yeah, that if you don't want to learn
oh,
SQL
hey,
injection,
that's if I'm a web person and I don't care, and guild beast is like vulnerable to let's say a web vulnerability, so I really need to learn web right now.
yeah, because otherwise your guild will hate you for that because you will not be doing enough damage to the guild beast and they want that special piece of equipment. Peer pressure,
Oh,
baby.
that's that is really lit and evil stuff, to be honest.
Yeah, you should see my certification exam, CW, CNWPP. I am very evil in that as well. I like the evil stuff, but it's good kind of evil because this forces people to come out of their shell and maybe exploit some things that they didn't even know they liked to exploit.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the evil on the good side, like like I am evil on the outside, but on the inside I'm good. So it's really stuff like that. But on the bright side, it's really good. I mean, you are now afraid of like your guild will hate you. You will get kicked out of the guild. So if you just wanna save your reputation or like. Can you say save your respect? So
Yeah,
learn the SQL injection and defeat it.
because there are going to be top guilds out there, and I hope to attract people like Snowfox, like Zero Day CTF, which will lead huge guilds, basically the best guilds in the game, which will require you to have, for example, a certain gear power and a certain exploit type. Like they'll expect gear power 2000 in the SQL attack tree. You'll have to get SQL gear to get that at a point. They can even get like
So I really
requirements
can't
set up.
escape the I really can't escape the SQL injection, right?
Exactly. We're gonna force you to learn it. And believe me, I hate it as well. But if you want
it's
to,
it's really evil.
yeah, but like I say, if you want to be a pen tester, you're gonna need to learn all of this. And we're even considering, but that is of course in the far future, making a mobile application out of this.
Wow, so it's like Hackerats official mobile application.
Exactly. Right now, if you just go to hackerats.com, it should scale with your browser. So there shouldn't really be an issue there. So as you can see, it scales with my browser. I can do the quests, which means that I can just do this on web as well. I don't really need a browser for this. As you can see, I can just go through the entire application on a mobile device as well. So it really depends a little bit on what you like. We know that we have a lot of mobile traffic, so later on we want to make a WebView mobile application, but I'm speaking for far into the future. First, we want to complete the user experience that we have right here.
Uh, the you have like really good plans for like hacker ads, and I really like it. Like you just not gonna like let it go and let it slide, and uh, you just wanna make it more impressive and more available to all the users around the world. And you are doing like like the thing with VMs and then the Docker stuff and then the like RPG game development stuff, and then this mobile application stuff. Uh, I really it all covered the like what are your future plans, and I really love whole idea of Hackerats and the whole RPG stuff. And can you tell us like when it's gonna release and like how a normal person can register or stuff like that?
Definitely. So feel free to just go to hackerats.com already. We are currently in a beta phase. We're nearing release. The 31st, we will be releasing. And everybody who registers before we release will get a special mythic item. They'll get as you can see here, there we go, the Wheel of Cheese. Now that's going to give you 1.5 times karma and 1.5 times experience for 7 days. That's a very unique item because we don't have any other 7-day item. Also unique, your daily login items. So make sure you log in every single day to collect your daily login item. That is very important.
Well, I think that everyone should register before the launch to get this item. I'll put link in the description. So if anyone want to register, and I'll put the XSSrat website as well. You can check out his courses and the XSSrat channel. Of course, he's doing amazing job on YouTube too. I was just watching his video on iDoors, and he just really explained it well. I mean, the iDoor is like the one of the I've been learning, and I wasn't like sure enough that what is that, and I like read some blogs or stuff, but I still had a doubt, and I just watched this video and he cleared it. So uh, I really want you guys to check his content on YouTube too. So be sure to like register on Hackerats and get the most like amazing items, and then the quests, or I just want to say learn, play hard, work hard, play hard, and earn. So that's like the Hackerats motto, I guess. Am I right, Wesley?
Definitely. I'll again learn, play, earn, and do it often, do it hard because I'm sure that this will help you get far. Even if you are already a little bit advanced, it's gonna be even more fun for you because you're gonna be able to answer a lot of these questions without having to Google it. So you'll be able to level a lot faster. I'd say just give it a shot. If you don't like it, it's free. You can always go away. You can always delete your account and not come back. But I doubt that after testing our features, you will be doing that. In fact, I'm pretty sure you will love us.
Yeah. I hope I hope like I see it, everyone will see it too. So thank you guys for watching.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for hosting me, Ken. I really appreciate your time as well.
I just want to like spread this like stuff around the world. These Hackerats, I really wanted you to go beyond. So you stopped the
Definitely.
recording, right?
Oh no, definitely not yet. My bad. It's okay though, because again, like Hackerats is something that I want to grow in as well. I've been growing as a programmer. I've been growing in defensive programming. It's really helped me a lot and even allowed me to make a PHP purple teaming course. You might be saying, Uncle Red, what the fuck is your qualification for purple teaming? Well, I've been a developer for 5 years before I turned QA, or 4 years or something like that. I've always been developing hobby projects and QA engineering. I know what shit goes wrong. Plus, now I know myself as well. But again, it's a very diverse world. If you want to hack Hackerats, feel free to try. Just let me know what's wrong, and I will reward you because I really need to know all of the exploits in my system. So thanks a lot, everybody, for joining. Really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, amazing hackers.